Hello all, and welcome back to another episode of Factorio Space Exploration. Today we're going to keep on working towards new base blueprints, as well as I will be launching, let's see here, this rocket over here at some point. It's not completely full. That's how there's enough resources in here the way I have it set up, 16, 8, and 8. And then it's not going to be able to completely empty into here. But that's okay. I will deal with it as the need of it. So, without further ado, go back to the main planet. Yesterday's episode, we worked on modules, and then I took some extra time to work on sand and glass, since those are also, I would consider, basic smelting recipes. If I were to look at what else I need, we're making plates, bricks. All right, yeah, let's take a look, see if there's any special recipes or bricks with pyroflux, or if it's just the same good old-fashioned, done the same good old-fashioned way. Might have checked this out already. Yeah, okay, it doesn't look like it. These don't even make bricks. So let's open up the recipe book. Close this for now. Recipe. Bricks. No results. Is it because I have an S? Is that really the line? It is. Okay. Made in. Has to be made in an electric furnace. Alright, sounds pretty standard and basic, so I'm not going to spend time building that if it doesn't require a new design. Then we can cross this off. Module design is done. Okay. Let's work on this stuff. Gears, engines. Or actually, maybe I should work on robot mall design. Let me take a second to think here. Let's work on circuits. They're the next obvious thing to work on. And probably gonna use them a lot. So let's see. Let's start with green. I'm gonna try copy pasting the beginning of this. Okay. Now each pair. Okay. Stone tablet is equal to the output of the green circuit. Now, let's see. Alright, let's open up Hellmod and see what that would look like with modules. That's good. Add a recipe. It's gonna be green circuit. Apologize for the yawn. Okay. Change this. We're gonna use tier 3 speed modules? I guess we are, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Whoops. There we go. Not gonna worry about beacons. Oh, you know what I should do? This should be 45, and then if I want, I can tile more. I found the answer. That's gonna be my. Oh, and these don't have those modules, even though I have the interesting. I guess that A didn't do what I thought it did. Alright, so now these are all moduled up. Or 22 and 19. Which I think should be okay. So let's copy this again. This place needs to be bigger. I am worried about these two numbers. 22 to 20 is really what it's going to be. But if I want them direct inserting, number's going to be different. I'm going to have way more of the copper cable manufacturing with this type of blueprint. Right, this is a 2 to 3, and that's nearly a 1 to 1. That just means extra mark assembly 3s or assembling machine 3s will be used, and extra speed modules will be used, and extra power will be consumed. It's not going to change the amount of resources. Do I care about adding an extra, literally almost an extra third, right? It's either that or I have to put the copper circuits on a belt, which I don't want to do. I'm going to do some updating of this. I did half a lot. They should be able to pick the copper off of a blue belt, right? They shouldn't have trouble with that. These fast inserters. That's another concern. I know the yellow ones don't work on anything faster than a yellow belt, really. But maybe the blue inserters can work with blue belts because they're both blue? Maybe? These inserters would have trouble picking off, the long inserters would have trouble picking off of a blue belt. I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's why they're red. Damn, did I just unlock some hidden knowledge? I don't know. Anyways. There's 22 machines total, so that's 11. 19 and 22, 19. 3 extra machines. No, it wouldn't quite work out like that. Because I could have 1, 2. But I'd still be short 1 machine. I'd still be short 1 copper machine. Alright, it was worth a try. I guess the way I could make that idea work that I just backtracked on would be, instead of having 19, is to put 20. Just have more, just add 1 extra assembling machine. And then, I think which would... No, the resources would still be the same. To get my 45. Both of these would still be under 40. I'm really curious. Yeah, but then that's going to be a huge problem. No, I'm not going to do it. I'll just do what I've always done. I'll just do it like this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're making 2.5 a second. Good thing I have the important upgrade. Lets me carry 2 per rotation. I think these long ones can do, let's see, rotation 430 beats a second. $360 a second is 1 rotation a second. Like 360, like 1 1/4. So it should hit that 2.5. Just barely, until I get the other upgrade. Speaking of which, now's probably as good a time of any to launch this rocket. Land safely, please. Good. Boom. And it gives you 610 rather than the normal 500. Probably for the extra space for these. That is filling up. These guys are all... Oh, there they go. They're picking up the iron, so the science is going again. With 1,000 barrels still in storage. The light oil is maxed. Petroleum is being used here. I've disabled my sulfur production because I want to use this sulfur. I mean, I'm basically building a giant lake in space. Made the decision. That gets doubled in quantity and speed. That is still working. We'll keep it at 500. Okay. Back to the important bit. So this is 5. Oh, no. Wrong hotkey. 5 and technically 15. Although I'll just start red belts here. So 5, 10, 15, 20. The rest of this will get built here shortly. This is a pretty simple design. It's nothing revolutionary. Beacons could probably go there and there and there if I ever added them, which I do not plan on doing. Oh wow, that finished up quickly. Swarm safety. None of this seems particularly important. That's the big ticket item. And I can get another one of these. Let's get closer to... I'm nowhere near close enough to get... I need material science before I get +3 regular inserters. Alright, well... That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. That's pretty quick, and we'll get that. This is missing lights. Okay. This is only producing... This is producing 50, which is more than the hell mod. That's because I've got 20 instead of 19 starters. But without it, it would normally be, if it was only at 19, it would be 47.5. Helmod says this is going to create 45. But I am consuming way less copper. 43 instead of... what was it, 70 something? 75. 43 instead of 75. This is where the big savings is. Okay. Less savings with the stone, which I need to figure out how to make here. Just for visual representation. Which means it's actually going to be a red belt. Actually don't need blue pelts after the splitter. This is also going to be red belts. Just visualize that now. Actually probably just want to do like a 1 to 4, right? 1 stone brick to 4 stone tablets. Yeah. No, I'm only putting it on half the belt right now. Oh, that's annoying. That should work like that. And then this can really come from any angle, either side. If you wanted this to come internally, keep this tileable, and this be the outside, having it come from somewhere like that is... I think that's that. So this is green circuits. Missing the modules. Let me... make sure that I have the right ones in here. Doesn't change the calculation by... Nope. The modules need to be in there in order to change the calculation. Say green. Green circuits. 45 a second. Green. Okay. Now, a bit more interesting might be red circuits. Let's open up Helmod again. We're going to add another product here. Make it red circuits. We're going to want a red belt of red circuit. A blue belt of red circuit. So... set to 45. These to those, add 1, 2, 3, and then 1. A red belt of red circuits requires a lot of that. That needs to be on the production menu. Okay, let's change these to... and that's 218. That is extremely long. Let's do yellow. Yellow's the basic belt. I can do 2 columns to make a red belt or 3 columns to make a blue belt. 73. This seems more reasonable. I only need 10. That actually kind of tells me everything I need to know. This is 20. 10 to 74. That is more than a 6 to 1, which is what the D is without modules. $48 on 2 belts. Which... well, these two need to share a belt. If this is 48 divided by 2 is 24. A blue belt can only sustain 22.5 on each side of the belt. Which means in this setup, I can't... unless maybe I try this. No, but it's a belt problem, but I would go down to 6. Why didn't my resources go up? Oh, no, the copper went up. Right. Copper goes down. Copper goes up. This number won't change. Not unless I change the productivity module here to a module. Oh, you know what? We're going to be fine. Because they're getting consumed. I don't need to pack half of this belt full of copper circuits before they start getting picked up. They're going to start getting picked up immediately. It's as long as the iron is below what I need it to be. It does need to be a blue belt though. at least at the beginning. And then, do I need a gap here? Do I need 2 gaps here? If I do a ratio of 6, no, I would need here. So I can only fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 machines between that. Would this interfere in a bad way? Let's find out. All right. Copper's coming in. The other stuff is coming out. That. Okay. You can... Nope, you have to be fast inserters because of how fast the belt's moving. Just is how it is. Sorry, 1 in and 2 out. That puts your 5 a second. Okay. This is 35. It's not going to work right until I put all those modules in. This is much more normal. How it would work without modules, and I kind of want it to kind of work without the modules. Do the 3rd productivity module in there, and that's 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is about the size that I want. And then this can basically feed that. It says -5, but we'll be fine. Other than that, this ratio is going to be the same. Pretty much going to work out. I'm going to get 15 instead of 12.5. Am I missing a row? It's 5. Oh. That's because I have a circuit machine every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 instead of 7. So I will need 1 more. Just delete this. Four, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. That, I think, will work. Be 1 in, 2 out. There we go. Now there's 7. The deficits and stuff will all change. Because there's 70 machines here. I feel like I'm messing up somewhere still. Could it be 8? I actually pull out a calculator here. We're going to do 74 divided by 10. 7.4. I'm still missing 4. And those just be added at the end. That would be okay, right? The excess would trickle down. The excess copper eventually make their way down. Okay. I like this. This works. Let's build a nice little, that looks right, right? This is gonna be green circuits. This can be plastic or vice versa, and they will split on the line here. Now at a certain point, this doesn't need to be blue belts anymore. And in fact, this never has to be a blue belt. That's fine. That's a pretty conservative place to stop for yellow, right here, just at the very end. But that's fine. There, more than half, which I think is fine. Now let's just add the output inserters. Okay, so it starts there. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Get some more. Should be on their way. And this might be a good place to call the episode. Science is still working. Good. As I would kind of hope. There's still a ton of stuff in here. 160. One of the things I can do is open this guy up to get rid of 1, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95? 90, 96. Excuse me. 96 of these, so that's about half. A little more than half. Could help free up space if I need this for anything important. Excess stuff I could also stuff in here, so I have options that I've thought about a little bit. Back to this. This is looking pretty good. This took me longer than I thought. I thought I'd be able to get all 3 done, but I guess it'll have to wait for tomorrow for the blue circuits. And for the blue circuits, well, if any of you want to have input on what you think I should do for the blue circuits, leave a comment. If you think I should just have all the green production circuits in one area, or if I should do something a little bit more holistic, like so when I go to add blue circuits here, let's take a look real quick. So if I go to add blue circuits, yeah, I'm nowhere near close to that yet. That I will be adding the necessary green and red circuits, so it's all internalized. So it's like raw resources in, and then blue circuits pop out. Or if I should just bus over the red circuits and green circuits. Let's make 1 a second. How much to make 15 a second? Will I even need 15 a second? That shit seems whack. Be 5. I might do 5, and then if I need more, quote unquote, I can just stamp 2 more of them down. That's what I'm leaning towards right now. That's because certain things in here consume vast quantities. If I cut that out and just this. Where are my circuits? Because I'm overproducing. If I'm not counting the stuff that I need to make for the mall, in the mall, that require green circuits. I mean, blue circuits. Maybe 5 a second is plenty. I do also have to consider space science too, don't I? .56. Still consumes a minuscule amount. I need low density structures. But before I start doing that, let's get this in an actual blueprint. And think about what I said earlier about what you think I should do, if I should just do a blue, if I should bus over the green and red circuits, or if I should make a blueprint where they're wholesale part of the actual blueprint. I'm going to create this blueprint, and then I'm going to need to 1, copy this over again, and 2, add modules. Okay. This I'm just going to assume is okay. We're going to take all this, remove the tiles, and I forgot lights, guys. I thought about making a blueprint and then copying it, but I realized the belts would change. So, I'm not going to do that. Update again. This is how I can spend 20 hours building a blueprint. They'll get really into it. And I'm trying not to get really into it, because that would be boring to watch. Okay. That looks good. Alright, let's start. I'm going to load up the rocket. I'll say in the next episode, I'm going to start working on... I don't know. I say I'm going to work on the robot mall design next episode, because I do not want to deal with this, and this is fun. This is going to be fun. I want to do this. So I'm going to work on the robot mall design. I'll pick up the items over there, clean up my area a little bit. And, yeah, so blue circuit design, and then I'll work on my robot mall design. This one should go fast. I'm going to spend some time loading up some other saves and look for other malls I've done, and maybe copy pasta a bit of that design template, and then just spend time circuiting it up and designating what machines make what. Something I just thought about, plan new base. When building, we'll need to develop an auto train network for base defenses. click off that, and then do that. Okay. Ah. Alright, so with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, and if you have an idea about how to go about the blue circuits, let me know what you think. If you have any other ideas, not specifically to a question that I'm asking you guys, also let me know, because I am interested. This is the time to let me know. With that, I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.